Is that better? There we go. The microphone wasn't plugged in properly. We're good. Hopefully that's fine now. Yeah, microphone wasn't plugged in properly. Moved it before I knocked it, so that's why. So that should be good, I'm guessing. Right, so yeah, we've got a race starting in a couple of, well, less than a minute, so probably not going to get any practice in for it. We're on a 141, pretty much dead on for the times, which isn't too bad, I guess. It's probably, what, 300-ish time-wise, I guess. So hopefully that audio is okay now. The game audio will come back on when I switch over, which we will do now because we're going to be into the race. So you should get some game audio now. So yeah, Monster Pup is down here actually. I don't know if you can see him. Let's have a look. He's kind of dark, so you can't really see him. But he is down. He is down there. So yeah, we've. It's going to be interesting. I've done like literally a lap just before the race started. So we'll jump in, get a race in, and see how it goes. I guess. I assume it's. Yeah, 1 second. There we go. So yeah, I've not raced any daily races for about 2 months. Was the last stream, I think, for the daily races. Oh, we're quite far back as well. Oh, it's full of A+. Oh, this is great, isn't it? So yeah, I don't know what's been going on with this because I've not really been following it that much. I've got the what's the name, the Power Pack DLC. I've got that to play through, but I've just not had a chance to get through it yet. That will be on the cards. Playing some Power Pack. I'll probably do that as videos though, rather than streaming it, I think. But yeah, I'd like to do some videos on the Power Pack. Playing a lot of arcade games recently. Hope everyone's good anyway. This is going to be interesting. It's going to be a tricky one, I think. Some fast times in there. I mean, I was right behind the ghost car most of the way around. So there can't be that. I haven't got that much left in it to find it, I don't think. And the Porsche is quite slidey. I've not tried the Huracan or anything else. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I believe so. But he often does mad stuff like that, doesn't he? I mean, I wouldn't do that in one go. It'd probably take me about a week to get through that. If not more. Hey, AutoX, how's it going? Right, let's see how this goes. I expect I'm going to lose out on the straights to the Audi. I've been playing lots of stuff, yeah. I've not been I've just not been playing GT7. That's the corner you normally get punted off. Hey Kiwi, how's it going? I mean, there's a little bit of gap behind, not much. Oh, someone's gone off. Thought I was going to hit him then, just about evade it. Need to drive the Nordschleife? No, thank you. I'm going to avoid that as long as possible. It might be GT2, but it counts as Group 3 in this game. Because it doesn't really do GT3 and GT4, it just does a Group 3 and Group 4. So there is a bit of crossover. I'm middle of A, I think, at the moment. Well, I'm glad he ghosted out. Yeah, I think I'm somewhere in the middle of A. Side by side through there is quite risky. Right, this car behind is going to be right on my tail. I mean, some things don't change. The car's pushing you out of the way. I haven't missed that, that's for sure. GT7, yeah, it's got the Nürburgring. There's one. This Porsche is sliding around quite a lot. Got to be quite careful on the throttle of this car. They said when everyone flies up the inside on that corner. Not a bad exit. No, I've not used the Corvettes. I find the back end of them is quite sliding. The BLZ is quite rapid around that corner, isn't it? Porsche seems to be going backwards. Porsche might be one of those cars that's quite good for qualifying, but is rubbish in the race. Because it's definitely not very stable. Yeah, I don't like the Viper. I remember driving it on... That was the last stream I did. The daily races. It's on these medium tyres, it just slides around loads. Well, I can hear that BRZ behind me. Oh, I wonder if you got a penalty. That's a penalty. That's like a second because it's the last lap. Well, I'm going to lose about 2 seconds here. th we ended up. So we lost another second. Oh well. Yeah, way off the pace on that. Yeah, way off the pace. I noticed the top speed on that straight was horrendous. Just cars are just whizzing past. You kind of hope that you'll tag on to the back of them, but that's not happening. Just way too slow. I didn't think there'd be so many A+ guys on still. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'll get a bit more practice in. Right. 8 minutes, that's a decent time. Get some practice laps in anyway. So, like I say, we're on a 141. Where's that put us? 280th. So that's not bad. It's tricky to do that in a race, though. Right. Is everyone in BRZs now? Yeah. BRZs. Mind you, we've still got a couple of deep Porsches quite high up. But, yeah, loads of people. The BRZ's such a horrible car, though. No, I don't do racing. It's too long. Alright, there's Porsche there, so we'll try that one. No worries, also. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, I don't really like the long races. Terrible start. We made it through there, okay. Hey, AVerMedia, how's it going? Way too wide there. Yeah, I've been alright. I've been good. Overshot that as well. I'm putting too much power through there and the back end slide now, and I can't make the corner. I lost too much time. The back end just slides around so much on this now. I have a feeling something else has changed in the physics on this. It's not just the... Yeah, definitely, it feels different. I know it's not just the gearing. Something else feels different as well. The Porsche never used to slide around as much as this. So I'm wondering if they've played around with the steering angles on controller a bit. I'm running +1 on this at the moment. Yeah, running with +1. Because on the Porsche, I used to run +3. But like I say, it just slides around everywhere. It does. It doesn't feel right. Because the gearing change is messing me up as well. Because I used to change down the gears quite fast, and you can't do that now. So it's throwing me timing out. And add to that, the tires feel weird. They've definitely changed something else. Because it doesn't feel the same. Like I say, I've not really played it much since the day the Spec 3 stuff came out. I did some quali for Race B last week just because I like the combo. But I didn't want to race it because the racing on that race is horrendous. It's kind of weird, that gearing thing, because some people won't even notice. It just depends how you change your gears. Well, it should be a good start onto this. But yeah, thanks for popping in, everyone. Don't forget to leave a like if you haven't already. Consider tapping those emojis if you're watching on the vertical. Well, that first sector's alright. Yeah, too wide. Just can't get the grip. Mind you, weird tyres always feel weird in Gr.3. Always feels like they're less grippy than the softs, than the hards rather. Yeah, it's quite tricky though, because a lot of the time you used to change it down to get the rotation for the corner, and now you can't really do it. You've got that little delay before you can change down. Because I'm wondering if when they've made the Gr.3s lighter, didn't they, with the last Bob update? So I'm wondering if because the Porsche is now lighter, it's not as planted as it was. And that extra weight used to make it more stable. Yeah, they won't change your bar. That's not to say they won't change something else. But driving this after playing some Project Motorsport was really weird as well. Yeah, playing this after Project Motorsport, very weird. It just felt all sorts of wrong. Oh, Max is in. So a 6th. And Max is in the Porsche as well. Hey Max, how's it going? Someone else repping the Porsche. Dog is making a right mess of my backdrop. It was all nice, and now his dog's just completely ruined it all. Because I put it further back so he's got space to lie down here, and it just means he lies further back now, so he's still lying against it. He's just making more of a mess. But yeah, this is don't know if you're finding the Porsche feel a bit weird, Max. I suppose you're used to it because you've been driving it, but it seems a really slidey car now. It never used to be. It feels much slidier than it used to be. Just all that stability it was known for is kind of out the window. Just got away with that, I think. The car did not want to stop then on that straight. I had to dart up the inside, but yeah, I thought it was just didn't want to stop. Some things never change. And this is one of the main reasons I've not been playing this. Because of that. There's absolutely no driving standards in this anymore. I was hoping they'd do something with the penalty system with the Spec 3 update, but they didn't change it. In fact, they didn't really change anything about sport mode. Well, it wasn't an attack on the hairpin, really. It was misjudging the braking. But people don't have any patience, you know, they'll just push you out of the way because there's no penalty for doing that. And because there's no penalty for doing it, then why not? You may as well just push people out of the way. Made a right mess of the tyres though. It was slidey enough to begin with. I think with DRC and stuff like that, is people make more mistakes. You know, people miss the braking and misjudge corners and stuff like that. So I think it's a lot less intentional. Whereas in the A lobbies, people know what they're doing. You know, it's a lot more sneaky. People are just aggressive, push you out of the way. But then hate it if it happens. You know, they'll soon call you out if it happens to them. Again, it's down to the penalty system, because people are only going to drive to the way to what the game lets them. And if the game is happy with you smashing people off the track, then that's what people will do to get the result. Hey Jack, how's it going? You know, you can't really blame the players, it's the game. You can't really expect people to make, you know, adhere to a set of rules that somebody's made up. Because that's what they've seen in other motor racing. It's like they're trying to cheat penalties, isn't it, by running on the grass? That's no less of an exploit than bump drafting. But but for some reason, bump drafting's okay, but that isn't. Heathen, yeah, I'm always on controller. Oh, that's a shame. Well, at least we didn't come last. Well, not yet, anyway. It's actually a better result than last time, I think. Oh, okay. I mean, in this game, controller, there's no real disadvantage to using a controller. I mean, our SR stayed alright. I know that Venom guy is generally quite aggressive. I've been punted off by him several times. Yeah, so we are... Well, we were halfway through A, but the last two results has dropped us down. Our SR is fully maxed out. Yeah, it just moves around loads. Yeah, it just feels different. I mean, it felt alright on doing the quali laps, but I don't really like it in the race. I can't remember what I think I probably did use the Hurricane last time I was on this track. But the Hurricane doesn't seem massively popular. I find that Hurricane's nicer to drive than the R8. I think the R8 feels like a worse Hurricane. It just won't turn. Whereas the Hurricane at least do corners. Oh, it's up to 10th. The Hurricane. So the Hurricane's doing alright. Let's try a Hurricane and see how it does. And change the car. This is where I'll just keep flying off the circuit now because I'm not used to it. Our tyre wears on that anyway. Right, let's have a look. Oops, wrong one. It's Gr.3, isn't it? Hurricane GT3. Already on mediums. Hey, cool beans. Right, let's try a couple of laps following the Hurricane. Because I must have used this last time. Although I think it took me ages to get up to speed with it. There's one. Let's try it. guessing that must be third gear because I'm losing so much time. These medium tyres feel worse than the sort of the hards. Well, the back end doesn't slide out as much. Just have to remember to brake a tiny bit earlier in this. Yeah, it does feel a lot more planted. Time's terrible though. I haven't actually went for the lap, haven't I? I did time trial. Just realised there's another time up. Hey, catch. How's it going? Are we good? Let's actually enter the race. That might help. Otherwise, I've just been here doing laps and waiting for the race to start. Right. Let's switch over to this one. Oh, I didn't set the ghost up. It's not been brilliant so far. Punted off twice. I've been using the Porsche and it was horrendously slow, or I felt. It just didn't feel very nice in the race. So I was just trying to switch to the Huracan and see how I get on with that. Grass. Hey Kamal, how's it going? There we go. Yeah, it's Gr.3. Nah, too fast into that corner. I wouldn't know, to be honest. I drove it once when I did the stream about the update. It's not up in the leaderboard, so I'm guessing not. I wonder if it's second through though. I am surprised. I thought it'd be massively overpowered. Because normally when they add a new car, it's usually overpowered. That doesn't appear to be the case. It's going to take me a while to get used to this Huracan, I think. definitely feels better out of the corners. The gearing's a bit weird though. On that bit. The gearing on this car is very weird. It makes you change up and you don't really want to. Because you have to change up and then change down again. Oh, Iceman's in. See how this one goes with the Huracan. I'm guessing the gearing's better on the Audi. That's why people are using it over the Huracan, because the gearing's a bit odd for this circuit. I've seen a couple of RCZs knocking around. Not really a fan of the RCZ though. The Huracan does turn easier than the R8. Apparently it's alright on the leaderboards, the 458. Let's see what the tyre wear is like on this. A few BLZs, but BLZ's just horrible to drive. I just picked up a penalty right at the start. No, got away with it. Best corner. Totally the wrong gear through there. You definitely got to brake early on that corner. Penalty. fine on the controller, thanks. Hey, James. Car's behind having a bit of a scrap. I mean, if we can keep this pace, then we're doing alright. Definitely need some work on those corners. Quite happy with those two behind to just keep scrapping. That was close. Left off the power and I didn't need to. Quicker again. Hey Neil, this is Gr.3 at Barcelona. And I'm in the hurricane at the moment. Lost a bit of time. glad you backed off because I made a right mess in that corner. Hey Palmel, this is Gran Turismo 7 on PS5. I mean, there's a lot of really fast people on this on controller. At least we actually got a decent result. Didn't get battered. This is A. Well, A and A plus mixed. It is kind of a weird race. I was in the Huracan on this one. I have played Assetto Corsa and Assetto Corsa Competizione. My fastest lap is a 141 on this one. Yeah, switch over to the other. My fastest lap is a 141.001 on this. I mean, the Huracan felt better. I don't really like the audio in Assetto in ACC. I think they overdo it. It just sounds a bit much. Yeah, I'm not a fan of ACC. I mean, it's alright on PC, but on console it's horrible. Yeah, so we're on a 141, which is 282 second at the moment. Yeah, 282, which is okay, I guess. Seeing as I've not raced it for, I've not raced for a couple of months. I mean, I did some quali last week, but I've not actually done any dailies for a while. For race B, there's quite a few. BLZ's quite popular. R8s are still knocking around from earlier in the week. Huracan's doing okay. We've got 911. And a 458 knocking around. I would probably say the BRZ, the R8 or the Huracan are probably the main ones this week. There's a few others around, but those last two turns are really tricky. I always struggle with them as well. Yeah, I like the WRC games. Nah, too wide. It's as well the last two turns are so different from the start of the quali line. You get used to that bit intro to the quali, and then in the actual laps it's quite difficult. I need to brake earlier in this car. Turned on too early. Might just have to pull away. Just made that, I think. new Forza, not Forza Motorsport. You won't. There's no point. Plus, they're not developing it anymore, so definitely. Forza Horizon 6 will come to PS5. Not launch though. I would imagine it'll be next year on PlayStation. Or maybe Christmas. Yeah, Motorsport. Like I say, there's no point. Panic will do Porter probably already working on Horizon 6. Which we should see more of next week, Horizon 6. Looking forward to seeing that in the Xbox Developer Direct next week. It's on the 22nd, I think. So yeah, we're watching that. I was streaming through Forza Horizon 5 the other night, just to see what it plays on PlayStation. You stream some more of that, so I did enjoy it. I just prefer this controller. I know it's weird, isn't it? AVerMedia, how's it going? It is very weird. Mind you, I was like that with Sea of Thieves. No worries, it's easy enough to find. Just haven't quite got that corner right. It's getting that corner right in this car. The Porsche turns better. Might have to do it in a second. Wrong. Turned into it. You've got to turn in a bit later, I think, on that corner. Change. Turn in it. The weight transfer on this car feels so different to the Porsche. I do feel this car has to brake slightly earlier. Yeah, I think it still needs first gear around there. Turning a tiny bit earlier there. On that one as well, it's probably going to be first gear around that bend. And then switch the second out of it. Alright, let's see what we get. Thanks everyone for popping in, by the way. Don't forget to leave a like if you haven't already. Consider subscribing if you are new, of course. And if you're watching the vertical stream, give the emojis a bit of a tap, because that always helps. No worries, Speedy. I mean, I tend to watch horizontal as well. Right, this will probably be the last race of the night, because it's 12:10. Just got to try and knock punt Max off now. I mean, we're doing alright. We're kind of mixing it up with the A+. Hey, Fabio. Alright, thanks. Very good. Right, let's see how we go on. We've lost a couple of, lost a bit of DR. Let's see if we get some more back. Cheers, guys. I tend to roll it round the top of the stick, Carly. I roll it around the top most of the time. I mean, have a look at the overlay and see what I'm doing. But yeah, I tend to do a mixture, but it's mostly around the top. Tap around that corner there, unfortunately. Tyres. Put it on without the penalty. Molly, how's it going? Pretty good. I mean, it could have done without this penalty. We are doing better in the Hurricane than we were in the Porsche, though. Time down here, I think. Lost one place, I am surprised. Wonder what's gone on behind. It is quite a tricky track. I do quite quite like it though. Massive gap behind. Oh, I hate this cone. I always struggle with that. Still a good gap behind. Just not getting the speed around there. Pulling away from the car behind, which is good. Lost a ton of time through some of those corners. Front nearly lost it at the end. Suzuki VGT, interesting choice. Cheers, Caps. So at least we kind of come back a bit. We had 2 races we were right near the back, and then 2 races we came 5th. So that's an improvement. Huracan definitely working better for us in the race. Cheers, Speedy. I am tempted to do one more, seeing as we've got a bit of a roll going. So we gained some DR again. Let's see where we're up to. What's the dog doing? So we've nearly got our DR back to where it was. It's 20 past 12. Yeah, I'll probably have to call it because it's getting on a bit. I've got work tomorrow. So, yeah, we'll call it the last one, I think. Have we got any roulettes to open? I don't know if we have. Yes, we've got 5. Wow. Okay, let's open some of these. We always finish off with that opening some roulettes. 6-star roulette ticket. Wow. So we've got 3. That went a bit early. I mean, I'll take that. It's not that exciting though. Right, let's do 4-star. See what this one is. Oh my god, that's terrible. Don't want that. Who wants that? Really? Out of a 4-star roulette ticket. Oh my god, it's another one. What's up with these tickets? Useless tickets. Right. Surely this one's got some cash in it. I mean, after the last 2. What's going on with these roulette tickets? Surely this one's better. It's a 6-star. That looks a bit more like it. There we go. That makes up for it. Yeah, I suppose. I never use them though. I don't think I've killed any engines. I've tended to pay to restore the engine. I think the Porsche needed it once. But that's about it. Have we got... How's the oil on this one? Yeah, it's fine. Right. There we go. I will probably call it there for tonight. We kind of got a DR back to where we started. It's a little bit lower, I think. But a couple of dodgy results at the start. Switched to the Huracan. Came a bit better. Got a couple of 5th places. I'm happy with that. Hey, Dazza. How's it going? Yeah, I'll probably be back on Thursday with something. I'm not sure with what yet. I was trying to think. I've got a couple of other ones to play. I picked up a Super Woden GP2 the other day, which is very much like could you imagine an old school Gran Turismo but top down? That's very much it. So yeah, I might do some of that, or it might be a bit of Forza Horizon. I'm not sure yet. And I still need to do the new playlist on Motorfest. The BMW playlist looks quite interesting, so we'll see. But thanks everyone for popping in. As always, don't forget to leave a like if you haven't already. Consider subscribing if you are new. Thanks for chatting. Otherwise, it's just me talking to myself. And until next time, bye for now.